Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
We'll just start off with a story first. We have a gardener. Someone takes care of the grass here in the shul. He came with the shul, not somebody that I chose, but he does a good job, decent job. So he came yesterday to do something, to fix something. So he calls me up afterwards and says, Rabbi, I have to ask you a question. I pass by the shul, the synagogue, every morning, and around 6:45, when I pass by, he says he goes to the gym to work out, whatever it is. He says, I see there's cars, a whole bunch of cars there. What's going on? Every morning. I said, they come in the morning. There's services from 6:30 to 7:30. He's like, wow, that's impressive. He goes to work out every morning, and he's doing his physical, but some people are coming to do their workouts, the spiritual. It's just interesting to see from an outside perspective of how people are. He was very, very impressed. Anyway. This week's parsha talks about the Meraglim, the spies going into Eretz Yisrael. When they came back with not such a positive, when most of them came back with not such a positive report based on the fact that we cannot conquer the land. The land is a beautiful land. It's got blessings. This is the fruits. However, the people are too mighty. So the pasuk says, the verse says after that, Ad Masai, until when? La'ida Razais, to this evil congregation, Ashahim Malinim Aloi, who are accusing to complain against me. As Tlunais B'nai Yisrael, Shahim Malinim Alai Shamati. I have heard the Israelites' complaints that they make them voice against me. What was the sin? What was the sin of the spies? The sin of the spies were that they weren't able to separate between holiness. They actually separated between their private service to Hashem and the worldly matters. They didn't understand that it's all inclusive. Everything is Hashem. Hashem is everything, and you have to serve Hashem in every given moment. You have to be able to see that everything you do is part of Avodas Hashem, part of the service of Hashem. You have a minyan. We daven with a minyan, right? The Eidah. This is the first time we see a congregation from this specific pasuk, which is kind of interesting. That's in a conversation in itself. Why we learn a minyan from this negative pasuk, but it's something interesting to see in it in itself. A congregation is a time when you're secluded, when you're davening, when you're praying. You're doing something very unique together. You're separated from the world. But the idea is to take that and to continue it into every single day, into your daily life. You don't stay in the shul. You have to go out. You have to work. You have to deal with whatever it is that you're dealing with. You could even learn after that. You should learn after that. But at the end of the day, you're forced to deal with physical things at the same time. Another element is you can only have a minyan with 10 individuals. You can't have a minyan without 10 individuals. So as much as we are together, each one has their own avodas Hashem. You have your own service to Hashem that you have to do, meaning to say it reflects your own service in the world that you have to do. So you have a minyan, you have holiness, and you could gather strength from each other, but you're gathering strength from each other in order to do what you need to do on your personal life as well. So there is the spiritual part, and then there is the spiritual part that you're taking in order to invest and to accomplish and to conquer your personal avodas Hashem throughout the day. Hashem Shelach, we should be inspired. We should be able to connect with the service of Hashem in the shul, outside the shul, on a general level, on a personal level. We should be zeicha to all the blessings. B'karam mamish. Amen.
Amen.